don't do that when I turn anymore. So for now, we've solved that. Welcome back to Triple T Perspective. I'm out here on the Philodo Falcon. I wanted to do an update video, kind of off of one of my last videos, talking about maybe replacing the Philodo. I've been noticing not quite the same amount of power. I mean, this thing will still get up and go, but the front motor, when you turn, is real jerky. So the wires right here, where they go into the frame, started messing with those, and noticed that it would stop. But the main reason I started messing with them because it was doing it. It started doing it all the time. And then the last time we rode, my front motor didn't even work consistently. But it's something to do in that little short harness from the motor to the controller, I believe. So I took it all apart. I didn't see any bad spots, but you can see some spots where it's kinked, not really kinked, but where it makes the turns. So I don't know if maybe in those areas that it's gotten a break in a wire or a bad spot. But after doing all that and then putting it back together and kind of putting them in a little bit different place, I've not noticed the issue. And it felt like it's a lot stronger. When I got out on it and just rode. So, honestly, I just wanted to come out and hit my little normal area. But see, normally whenever I would turn and go to take off, it would jerk intermittently. But you can see now, it's not doing that. But and people talk about the takeoff power. If this thing's not rolling a little bit, it doesn't just go. But if you're rolling like this a little bit, it seems to go a lot better. But even there, how it burn out, but then it wouldn't burn out again. And I am in dual motor, so and I am going against the wind. Let's move y'all out here. Pretty good wind today too, so and I'm in pedal assist 5, so I'm gonna see if it'll go any quicker, because it does feel like it's got a lot more power. I'm already at 20. And we're going against the wind. and that's a pretty good breeze. So it showed 36.5. I'm not going to put the speed up in the display. We know how close and how not close this is. And it's fully charged, so. But like right here, it should be jumping out every time. 30, 37, 38. So I'm assuming just the consistency of that front motor is why it made it feel like it's stronger. I'm still about the same speed in the same elements. So, but it just seems like it's not consistent all the time on the takeoff speed or the power. But I wanted to come test it. And I wanted to do it with y'all so y'all could see. The most I rode it was just right out down the road just to test it in the driveway to see if it was still doing it when I turned. I didn't do anything, just take that wire off. Took the cover off in here. So it's got to be inside that wiring harness. And I'm going to say just me putting it in a different position wherever it was bent has temporarily corrected the issue. I'm going to have that little wire harness replaced. That about 3 foot, 3 or 4 foot section that goes to the controller. I don't know that I can though, now that I think of it. It goes into that controller, it's all built in. So I'll probably have to take the controller apart. Still the same speed. But where this bike excels when it's operating correctly, in that 5 mile per hour to the 30 mile per hour range, that's where this bike really, I would say, excels. It goes from 5 to 30 quick. But yeah, it's not doing it when I turn. But sometimes that front tire, it'll just burn out, like that. It will in loose gravel for sure. But just for reference, what I'm talking about is this wire from the motor. Just this connection goes down into your controller. I'm not going to do a detailed video on that or nothing. I'm going to guess that somewhere one of these points is, the problem. But I did put it in a little bit different locations, so it's not at the same dim point. But you shouldn't have that issue. I mean, it's designed to do that. It should be designed to do that anyways. This bike don't have enough miles. I'd say probably a lot of the stuff around this, most of the issues you probably have seen around this bike have been with that, addressing that front motor. Almost seems like, to me, in the future, they're better served to just put a more powerful motor in the back and eliminate that front motor. Just go with a single motor, you know, 3,000 or 4,000 watt single motor. To eliminate that problem. One less thing to break. You can see the pretty good wind. See the suspension back there, pretty good. We hit that about 36. So it's a pretty good little bump. Yeah. It's pretty windy. But when you're testing these bikes out, I mean, you want to test them in normal conditions. Going against the wind, with the wind. So it's normal riding conditions. It's what you're going to see if you're out riding. It's what people want to see if they're buying a bike. I'll give y'all a shoulder perspective. More than likely, you're not going to be able to see the display anyways, unless we're in the shade. But my rolling start. Already shows 30. 38. Yeah, it don't do that when I turn anymore. So for now, we've solved that. She's riding good now. Kind of curious if that may have been what was causing the other motor. I don't know. Which I still have that motor put up. So it can't be in the controller. Something to do with the cable. The type of cable they're using or something. I don't know. Maybe they're not having any issues, but I feel like I've seen most of them of that. But get around this corner. I guess that is a good thing about having dual motors. If one stops working, hopefully your other one keeps working. So I just wanted to bring y'all out and show y'all my first ride and testing it out after I messed with that cable. I didn't put, I didn't show it acting up in the video. Because believe it or not, I mean, I like this bike. I like their product. Obviously, every company, there's things you're not going to like, but I do like this bike. I like how it rides. I like this style of bike. I like the faster bikes. I don't like the slow bikes. Because I do like to ride fast sometimes, a lot of times. But yeah, we'll keep you updated, and you'll see as we ride. If it rises again, then I'll let y'all know. But for now, that's going to be a wrap for this one. So, Triple T Perspective, adios.